Radio operator First Class Thomas Mitchell first detected the anomaly during routine communications monitoring at White Sands Missile Range when his equipment registered a persistent background signal that appeared to be scanning and recording all electromagnetic transmissions within a 500-mile radius. The signal wasn't interfering with military communications. It was silently copying and storing every radio transmission, radar pulse, and electronic signal generated by American military operations. The signal is unlike anything in our technical manuals, Mitchell wrote in his initial report to Base Communications Command, declassified only in 2022 after his death at age 97. It's not transmitting information, it's receiving everything. Every radio call, every radar sweep, every electronic signal generated by our operations is being monitored and apparently recorded by an unknown source using technology that exceeds our current capabilities. The investigation deepened when Mitchell's supervisor, Major Sarah Chen, discovered that the monitoring signal could be traced to multiple source locations that appeared to be moving in coordinated patterns above the atmosphere. The signal sources maintained perfect positioning to ensure comprehensive coverage of American military installations while remaining undetectable to standard radar and visual observation systems. Dr. Robert Harrison, electronics engineer recruited from Bell Labs, confirmed the monitoring technology demonstrated capabilities far beyond current human development. His classified analysis, obtained through FOIA request hash 2022-779834, revealed that the surveillance system could simultaneously monitor thousands of different communication frequencies while recording and storing information at volumes that would require computer systems decades more advanced than anything currently available. We're dealing with a monitoring system that can record every electromagnetic signal generated by human civilization, Harrison wrote in reports that required Defense Department clearance to access. The technology demonstrates data processing and storage capabilities that suggest either foreign development far beyond our intelligence assessments, or non-human technology conducting comprehensive surveillance of American military operations. But the most disturbing discovery came when the monitoring team realized that the surveillance signals showed evidence of having been active for months or possibly years before detection. Analysis of signal patterns suggested that every major military operation, weapons test, and strategic communication since at least 1950 had been monitored and recorded by the unknown surveillance system. The Atomic Energy Commission, responsible for nuclear weapons security, immediately classified the findings at levels requiring presidential authorization. If unknown entities were conducting comprehensive surveillance of American strategic capabilities, it represented a security breach that could compromise every aspect of national defense planning and nuclear deterrence strategy. Someone has been watching everything we do, Colonel Patricia Hayes wrote in her classified security assessment. Every missile test, every strategic planning session, every classified communication has potentially been monitored and recorded by entities whose capabilities and intentions remain completely unknown. This represents either the most sophisticated espionage program in history or the first confirmed evidence of non-human surveillance of human civilization. The Air Force, concerned about the implications for strategic operations, assigned the investigation to Project Blue Book under the assumption that the surveillance system might be connected to unidentified flying object reports that had been increasing in frequency since 1947. But preliminary analysis suggested that the monitoring system was far more sophisticated than typical UFO encounters, indicating systematic long-term surveillance rather than casual observation. Operation Watcher's Protocol was initiated on April 1, 1952, with the mission to identify the source and scope of the surveillance system, determine the objectives of the monitoring program, and assess whether the Watchers represented threats to national security or opportunities for technological advancement. We're proceeding under the assumption that Earth is under comprehensive surveillance by entities with technology far exceeding our current capabilities, Hayes stated in her classified mission directive. Our goal is to determine who is watching us, why they're conducting this surveillance, and whether we can communicate with or defend against entities that appear to be recording every aspect of human technological development. The investigation would reveal a monitoring program that had been documenting human civilization development for decades, conducted by entities whose ultimate purpose would challenge every assumption about Earth's place in the universe and humanity's role in a much larger cosmic community, that had been watching and evaluating human progress since the beginning of the atomic age. The investigation into the surveillance system revealed that comprehensive monitoring extended far beyond military communications to include systematic documentation of all aspects of human civilization development. Scientific research, cultural activities, economic patterns, and social changes were being recorded and analyzed by the unknown entities conducting the surveillance program. Dr. Elena Rodriguez, data analyst recruited from the National Security Agency, led the investigation into the scope and methodology of the monitoring system. Her classified research, accessible only to personnel with comprehensive monitoring clearance, revealed a surveillance program that exceeded anything previously conceived by human intelligence operations. The Watchers aren't just monitoring military activities, Rodriguez wrote in her surveillance analysis summaries, classified at levels requiring joint congressional and presidential approval. They're conducting comprehensive documentation of human civilization development. Every radio broadcast, every television program, every telephone conversation, every public gathering is being monitored, recorded, and apparently archived by entities with data processing capabilities that are decades ahead of our current technology. The monitoring system demonstrated the ability to simultaneously track millions of individual communications while analyzing patterns in human behavior, technological development, and social evolution. The Watchers appeared to be studying human civilization as a complete system rather than focusing on specific military or strategic information. Analysis of signal patterns revealed that the surveillance network included hundreds of monitoring stations positioned throughout the solar system, creating a comprehensive observation grid that could track every electromagnetic emission generated by human activity on Earth. The network's coordination and data processing requirements indicated technology that human science was only beginning to understand. Dr. James Foster, astronomer assigned to analyze the positioning of monitoring stations, discovered that the surveillance network had been systematically documenting human development since the first atomic weapons tests in 1945. The Watchers had apparently initiated comprehensive monitoring when human civilization achieved nuclear capability, suggesting that atomic technology development had triggered attention from entities monitoring technological advancement across cosmic scales. The surveillance network was activated in direct response to human nuclear weapons development. Foster reported in astronomical analysis documents that required presidential clearance to access. The timing correlates precisely with the Trinity test and subsequent nuclear weapons programs. The Watchers appear to be monitoring civilizations that achieve atomic technology, possibly as part of a larger evaluation process that determines readiness for contact with more advanced civilizations. But perhaps the most significant discovery was that the monitoring system included historical reconstruction capabilities that could analyze current information to extrapolate and document past human development patterns. The Watchers had apparently reconstructed a complete historical record of human civilization spanning thousands of years, using current observation data to build comprehensive archives of human cultural and technological evolution. The monitoring system can work backward through time to reconstruct historical development patterns. Rodriguez explained in technical assessments that challenged understanding of information processing possibilities. By analyzing current human genetic patterns, language structures, cultural practices, and technological remains, the Watchers have apparently built complete historical documentation of human civilization, from prehistoric development to current atomic age achievements. The scope of documentation was staggering. Every human language, every cultural tradition, every technological innovation, every artistic achievement had apparently been cataloged and archived by the surveillance system. The Watchers possessed more complete records of human civilization than humanity itself had preserved through its own historical documentation efforts. President Eisenhower briefed on surveillance scope discoveries and classified sessions requiring cabinet-level security clearance, authorized expanded investigation, while ensuring that attempts to understand the monitoring system didn't compromise national security or provoke potentially hostile responses from the Watchers. We're dealing with entities that know more about human civilization than we know about ourselves, Eisenhower stated in classified National Security Council meetings. The surveillance appears comprehensive but non-interferential. We need to determine whether this monitoring represents evaluation for potential contact or assessment for potential threats to entities whose technology far exceeds our current capabilities. Analysis of the monitoring system's data processing patterns revealed that the surveillance wasn't random documentation, but systematic evaluation of human civilization against specific criteria that appeared to determine readiness for contact with advanced cosmic civilizations. The Watchers were conducting comprehensive assessment of human technological, social, and ethical development, using standards that suggested established protocols for evaluating emerging civilizations. Dr. Margaret Foster, anthropologist recruited from Harvard University, led the analysis of evaluation criteria that could be identified from monitoring patterns. Her classified research, accessible only to personnel with species assessment clearance, revealed that human civilization was being systematically evaluated for cosmic citizenship readiness, using criteria that addressed technological capability, social cooperation, and ethical development. The Watchers are conducting comprehensive evaluation of human readiness for contact with galactic civilization, Foster wrote in her Civilization Assessment Analysis, classified at levels requiring unanimous intelligence agency approval. The monitoring focuses on specific development indicators: nuclear weapons control, space exploration capability, global communication systems, international cooperation patterns, and ethical frameworks for managing advanced technology. We're being evaluated for graduation from isolated planetary civilization to cosmic community participation. The evaluation criteria revealed sophisticated understanding of civilization development patterns that suggested the Watchers had experience assessing numerous species throughout their technological transition periods. The standards focused not just on technological achievement, but on social maturity sufficient to manage advanced capabilities responsibly without threatening other civilizations or self-destructing through technological misuse. Nuclear weapons development had triggered the initial monitoring, but continued surveillance focused on how humanity managed atomic technology, whether nuclear weapons were used for warfare or deterrence, whether atomic energy was developed for civilian benefits, and whether nuclear technology was proliferated responsibly or allowed to spread uncontrolled to unstable governments or organizations. The nuclear evaluation criteria suggests that atomic technology serves as a critical test for emerging civilizations, reported Dr. Sarah Mitchell, nuclear policy analyst assigned to evaluation assessment. Civilizations that develop nuclear weapons but learn to control their use demonstrate the ethical maturity necessary for more advanced technologies. Those that use nuclear weapons destructively or allow uncontrolled proliferation apparently fail the evaluation and are not considered ready for cosmic community contact. Space exploration development was another critical evaluation factor. The Watchers were monitoring human progress toward independent space travel, satellite communication systems, and eventual capability for interplanetary exploration. Space technology achievement indicated readiness for contact with civilizations that operated across stellar distances and required space-based communication and transportation capabilities. But the most sophisticated evaluation criteria involved social cooperation and ethical development. The Watchers were analyzing patterns of international cooperation, conflict resolution, resource sharing, and treatment of minority populations to determine whether human civilization had developed ethical frameworks compatible with cosmic community values. The social evaluation criteria are the most complex and demanding, Foster explained in her Civilization Maturity Assessments. Technological achievement alone isn't sufficient for cosmic citizenship. The Watchers are evaluating whether human civilization has developed ethical frameworks that support, rather than threaten, galactic community stability. Species that achieve technology but lack ethical maturity apparently represent dangers to cosmic civilization that preclude contact until further ethical development is achieved. President Kennedy, briefed on evaluation criteria discoveries in 1961, authorized research programs to accelerate human development in areas where the Watchers appeared to be conducting the most intensive evaluation. The goal was to demonstrate human readiness for cosmic contact while maintaining genuine progress rather than artificial manipulation of evaluation factors. "We're not trying to fool cosmic evaluators about human development," Kennedy stated in classified cosmic readiness meetings. "We're accelerating genuine human progress in areas where we need improvement to qualify for cosmic community contact. If we're being evaluated for graduation to galactic civilization, we should focus on becoming the best possible version of human society, rather than attempting to manipulate evaluation outcomes. By 1957, analysis suggested that human civilization was approaching critical thresholds in several evaluation categories, indicating that the watchers might be preparing for transition from monitoring to contact protocols. The surveillance phase appeared to be nearing completion, with assessment results determining the next phase of cosmic-human relations. The transition from monitoring to communication occurred when human understanding of the surveillance system reached sufficient sophistication to demonstrate readiness for initial contact. The watchers began responding to specific human attempts at communication, indicating that the evaluation phase was transitioning to controlled introduction protocols designed to assess human reactions to confirmed non-human intelligence contact. Dr. Robert Chen, physicist assigned to develop communication protocols, achieved breakthrough contact with the surveillance entities in May 1957, when mathematical signals transmitted toward identified monitoring stations received structured responses that confirmed intelligence and established basic communication frameworks. The watchers had been waiting for human civilization to develop sufficient technological understanding to recognize and initiate contact with their surveillance network. The watchers respond when we demonstrate capability to understand their technology and attempt meaningful communication, Chen wrote in his first contact reports, classified at levels requiring presidential authorization. They're not imposing contact on unprepared humanity. They're responding to human initiative that demonstrates readiness for controlled interaction with non-human intelligence. The contact follows human pacing rather than external scheduling. The initial communications revealed that the watchers were representatives of what they called the Galactic Observation Council, a coordinating entity responsible for monitoring emerging civilizations throughout the galaxy and managing contact protocols for species approaching technological maturity, sufficient for cosmic community participation. Earth has been under systematic evaluation for cosmic citizenship readiness since achieving nuclear technology. The watchers communicated through mathematical and symbolic information transfer systems. Your species demonstrates promising development in technological capability and social cooperation. Contact protocols are being initiated to assess human readiness for integration into galactic community networks while preserving cultural diversity and individual freedom that make each civilization unique and valuable. The controlled contact process involved gradual revelation of galactic civilization existence, while monitoring human psychological, social, and political responses to confirmed non-human intelligence. The watchers were evaluating whether human civilization could adapt to cosmic community membership without experiencing social collapse, religious upheaval, or political destabilization that would threaten planetary stability. Dr. Elena Santos, psychologist assigned to analyze human responses to contact, documented reaction patterns that exceeded galactic community expectations for emerging civilization adaptation. Human responses to confirmed non-human intelligence showed curiosity, excitement, and cooperative interest rather than the fear, hostility, or religious crisis that apparently affected many species during their first contact experiences. Human psychological adaptation to cosmic community contact appears exceptional, Santos reported in response analysis that influenced galactic contact protocols. Instead of species-level trauma or social disintegration, humans are demonstrating remarkable adaptability and genuine interest in cosmic community participation. Human cultural diversity seems to provide psychological flexibility that helps individuals adapt to expanded cosmic perspectives without losing cultural identity or personal stability. The watchers revealed that Earth's evaluation had been complicated by human diversity. Most species under galactic observation were culturally homogeneous, making evaluation straightforward. Human civilization included hundreds of different cultures, languages, and social systems, requiring comprehensive assessment of multiple development patterns rather than single civilization evaluation. Human cultural diversity initially challenged standard evaluation protocols, the watchers explained through improved communication interfaces. Galactic community typically evaluates single-culture civilizations with uniform development patterns. Earth required development of new assessment methods that evaluated multiple cultural approaches simultaneously, while determining overall species readiness for cosmic community integration. President Kennedy briefed on controlled contact developments in classified sessions requiring unprecedented security protocols, authorized expanded communication, while ensuring that contact remained controlled and gradual to prevent social disruption or political instability that could threaten American democratic institutions. We're maintaining American leadership in humanity's first contact with cosmic civilization, Kennedy stated in classified galactic contact coordination meetings. American democratic values and technological capabilities position us to represent human interests while ensuring that cosmic community integration enhances rather than threatens individual freedom and cultural diversity that define American society. By 1961, controlled contact had established that human civilization qualified for graduation from galactic observation to preliminary cosmic community participation, with full integration dependent on successful adaptation to expanded cosmic perspectives and responsibilities that came with galactic citizenship. The success of initial contact led to the establishment of formal integration protocols designed to prepare human civilization for gradual participation in galactic community networks while preserving cultural diversity and democratic institutions that made human society unique among cosmic civilizations. The integration timeline was carefully structured to allow human adaptation to cosmic perspectives, without overwhelming social, political, or religious institutions, with changes they couldn't absorb gradually. Dr. Patricia Hayes, promoted to Director of Galactic Integration Operations, coordinated the most complex cultural preparation program in human history, managing humanity's introduction to cosmic community participation, while ensuring that integration enhanced rather than replaced human cultural characteristics and democratic values. We're not changing human civilization to fit galactic community requirements, Hayes wrote in her integration strategy documents, accessible only to personnel with community preparation clearance. We're demonstrating how human characteristics contribute unique value to galactic community development, while adapting our perspective to include cosmic scale responsibilities and opportunities. Integration preserves human identity while expanding human possibilities. The integration process revealed that galactic community consisted of over 400 civilizations across 800 star systems, each contributing distinct cultural and technological capabilities to cosmic community development. Human civilization would join as specialists in cultural diversity management, democratic governance, and creative problem-solving that other civilizations found valuable but difficult to achieve within their own social structures. Space exploration acceleration was coordinated with galactic community assistance that provided advanced propulsion and communication technologies in exchange for human participation in galactic community projects. The space program became humanity's introduction to cosmic community cooperation, while maintaining American leadership in space technology development and exploration achievements. Galactic community integration is enhancing rather than competing with American space exploration goals, reported Dr. James Morrison, Space Technology Liaison. Advanced propulsion and communication systems are being provided to support human space exploration while ensuring that American achievements serve both national objectives and galactic community development. We're becoming leaders in cosmic exploration rather than followers receiving assistance. Cultural exchange programs allowed limited interaction between human representatives and galactic community civilizations that had successfully integrated cosmic perspectives while preserving their unique cultural characteristics. These exchanges demonstrated that galactic citizenship enhanced rather than eliminated cultural diversity and individual freedom. President Johnson, briefed on integration progress in 1965, authorized accelerated preparation for public awareness of galactic community existence while ensuring that disclosure respected democratic processes and individual choice regarding participation in cosmic community integration. American citizens deserve to understand the cosmic community opportunities available to human civilization, Johnson stated in classified integration coordination meetings. Integration will be voluntary and democratic rather than imposed or secretive. Citizens will choose their level of participation in galactic community activities while maintaining their American identity and democratic rights. The timeline projected full public disclosure and voluntary integration opportunities by 1975, allowing a full decade for gradual preparation and education that would ensure public readiness for cosmic community participation without social disruption or political instability. But the most significant development was the discovery that human psychological and cultural characteristics made Earth particularly valuable as a galactic community coordination center. Human adaptability, creative problem-solving, and democratic governance were rare capabilities that could enhance galactic community effectiveness while preserving the cultural diversity that made cosmic civilization robust and innovative. Earth is being invited to serve as a galactic community coordination center, specializing in cultural diversity management and democratic governance, Hayes reported in Cosmic Community Role Assessments. Human civilization contributes capabilities that enhance galactic community development while gaining access to cosmic-scale resources and knowledge that will accelerate human advancement beyond current limitations. The gradual disclosure of galactic community existence began with carefully orchestrated scientific discoveries and space exploration achievements that prepared public consciousness for the reality of cosmic civilization without causing social disruption or undermining democratic institutions. The revelation process was designed to present cosmic community integration as an opportunity for human advancement rather than a threat to terrestrial independence. Dr. Sarah Rodriguez, appointed as Director of Public Cosmic Education, developed disclosure protocols that respected individual choice and democratic decision-making while providing accurate information about galactic community opportunities and responsibilities. Her approach emphasized that cosmic citizenship enhanced rather than replaced American identity and democratic values. "We're not revealing alien invasion or cosmic control of human civilization," Rodriguez wrote in her public education strategy documents, classified at public preparation levels. "We're revealing opportunities for voluntary participation in cosmic community development that enhances human capabilities while preserving individual freedom and cultural diversity as fundamental American values. Galactic citizenship is democratic choice rather than imposed obligation." The disclosure process began with space exploration achievements that demonstrated advanced propulsion and communication technologies had been developed through international cooperation and scientific breakthrough, rather than alien intervention. Public consciousness was prepared for cosmic technology without immediate awareness of non-human origins. Apollo program successes were enhanced with galactic community technology that remained classified, while providing dramatic achievements that prepared public imagination for space exploration beyond Earth-Moon system. Mars exploration missions, planned for the mid-1970s, would provide frameworks for introducing cosmic community existence as natural extension of human space exploration rather than external contact. Educational programs gradually introduced concepts of galactic civilization as scientific possibility rather than established fact, allowing public consciousness to adapt to cosmic perspectives through intellectual exploration rather than sudden revelation. Science fiction, educational television, and university research programs created cultural frameworks for understanding cosmic community integration. Public consciousness is being prepared for cosmic community awareness through education and imagination, rather than shocking revelation, Rodriguez reported in Disclosure Progress Assessments. Citizens are developing cosmic perspectives gradually, making the eventual revelation feel like natural discovery rather than alien imposition. Democratic preparation ensures that cosmic community integration serves human choice rather than external requirements. Religious institutions were provided theological frameworks for understanding cosmic community existence as extension of divine creation rather than challenge to spiritual beliefs. Interfaith dialogue programs explored cosmic citizenship implications while preserving religious diversity and spiritual freedom as protected rights within galactic community participation. President Nixon, briefed on disclosure progress in 1970, authorized accelerated revelation programs while ensuring that public awareness remained democratic and voluntary rather than mandatory or overwhelming for individuals unprepared for cosmic perspectives. American citizens will choose their level of cosmic community participation based on understanding and personal preference, Nixon stated in classified cosmic disclosure coordination meetings. No citizen will be required to participate in galactic community activities beyond their comfort level. Cosmic citizenship enhances individual opportunity while preserving individual choice as fundamental American principles. The most successful aspect of disclosure was demonstrating that cosmic community integration provided solutions to terrestrial challenges. Environmental protection, energy development, space exploration, and international cooperation. while preserving human cultural diversity and individual freedom that made Earth valuable to galactic community development. By 1975, public opinion polls showed that 67% of Americans were aware of possible cosmic community existence, and 78% supported voluntary participation in galactic civilization if such opportunities became available. The disclosure process had succeeded in preparing democratic acceptance of cosmic citizenship without social disruption or political instability. Americans are ready for cosmic community integration, Rodriguez reported in Final Disclosure Assessment. Public consciousness has adapted to cosmic perspectives while maintaining American identity and democratic values. Citizens view galactic citizenship as opportunity for advancement rather than threat to independence. Democratic preparation has succeeded in creating public readiness for voluntary cosmic community participation. The formal revelation of galactic community existence occurred on July 4, 1975, when President Ford announced humanity's graduation from galactic observation to preliminary cosmic citizenship in a global address that was simultaneously broadcast to Earth's population and galactic community civilizations as humanity's formal introduction to cosmic community participation. Today, humanity joins the galactic community as Earth becomes the 401st member of cosmic civilization, Ford announced during the historic disclosure address. For over 2 decades, representatives of galactic community have been evaluating human readiness for cosmic citizenship, while we developed the technological and social maturity necessary for galactic community participation. We graduate from galactic observation to cosmic citizenship, while preserving American democratic values and individual freedom as our contributions to galactic civilization. The announcement was accompanied by simultaneous contact events at major cities worldwide, where galactic community representatives provided direct confirmation of cosmic civilization existence while demonstrating advanced technologies that would be shared with Earth as part of galactic citizenship benefits. The contact was peaceful, educational, and respectful of human autonomy and cultural diversity. Public response exceeded all projections in its positive adaptation to cosmic community revelation. Instead of panic, social disruption, or religious crisis, global populations showed curiosity, excitement, and eagerness to participate in cosmic community opportunities while maintaining their cultural identities and national loyalties. Dr. Elena Martinez, appointed as Director of Galactic Community Relations, coordinated Earth's official integration into cosmic civilization networks while ensuring that galactic citizenship enhanced rather than replaced human cultural and political institutions. Her office managed the most successful first contact integration in galactic community history. Human cultural diversity and democratic adaptability are proving exceptionally valuable for galactic community development, Martinez reported in Cosmic Integration Assessments. Instead of requiring cultural homogenization for cosmic citizenship, galactic community is learning from human approaches to managing diversity within unified systems. Earth is contributing political and social innovations that benefit all cosmic community members. Educational exchange programs allowed Earth citizens to visit galactic community worlds, while representatives from cosmic civilizations studied human cultural diversity and democratic governance systems. The exchanges demonstrated that galactic citizenship provided unlimited learning and advancement opportunities, while preserving human characteristics that made Earth unique and valuable. Technological integration accelerated human space exploration, environmental protection, and energy development by centuries, while maintaining human scientific creativity and innovation capabilities. Galactic community technologies enhanced rather than replaced human research and development, creating collaborative advancement that benefited both Earth and cosmic civilization. Galactic technology integration is accelerating human capabilities while preserving human innovation and scientific creativity, reported Dr. Patricia Chen, Technology Integration Coordinator. We're not becoming dependent on galactic community resources. We're contributing human innovations to cosmic technology development while gaining access to resources that enhance our own advancement. The collaboration benefits both human development and galactic community effectiveness. But perhaps the most significant development was Earth's selection as the galactic community's primary center for cultural diversity research and democratic governance education. Human expertise in managing multiple cultures within unified systems became a specialized service that Earth provided to cosmic civilization. Earth is becoming galactic community headquarters for cultural diversity management and democratic governance training, Martinez explained in Cosmic Community Role Assessments. Our experience with managing hundreds of different cultures within peaceful cooperation frameworks is rare among galactic civilizations. We're teaching other cosmic community members while learning from their technological and social achievements. President Carter, elected with support from both terrestrial and cosmic constituencies, established the Department of Galactic Affairs in 1977, formally recognizing cosmic citizenship as a permanent aspect of American government, while ensuring that galactic community participation enhanced rather than compromised American democratic institutions. America leads Earth's participation in galactic community while remaining fundamentally American, Carter stated in Galactic Community Integration Addresses. Our democratic values, individual freedom, and cultural diversity are preserved and enhanced through cosmic citizenship. We contribute American principles to galactic civilization while gaining access to cosmic-scale resources and opportunities for advancement beyond terrestrial limitations. By 1983, Earth had established permanent roles within galactic community governance, while maintaining cultural diversity and democratic institutions that made human civilization unique among cosmic community members. The Watchers had successfully guided humanity from isolated planetary civilization to active galactic citizenship. Earth's success in managing galactic community integration while preserving cultural diversity led to humanity's selection as specialists in cosmic governance and cultural coordination, with Earth serving as the galactic community's primary training center for managing civilization diversity within unified cosmic networks. Dr. Sarah Mitchell, promoted to Director of Cosmic Governance Studies, coordinated the development of training programs that taught galactic community civilizations how to preserve cultural uniqueness while participating in cosmic-scale cooperation and resource coordination. Earth's experience with democratic diversity management became a model for galactic civilization organization. We're not imposing human political systems on galactic community governance, Mitchell wrote in her Cosmic Governance Coordination Summaries, accessible to personnel with Galactic Affairs clearance. We're teaching principles of democratic diversity management that allow each civilization to maintain its unique characteristics while contributing to cosmic community development. Human experience with unity through diversity provides frameworks that enhance rather than threaten cosmic civilization cultural variety. The galactic community coordination role involved establishing governance systems that could manage cooperation between over 400 different civilizations while preserving the cultural, technological, and social characteristics that made each species valuable to cosmic development. Human democratic principles provided frameworks for cosmic governance that respected individual civilization autonomy while enabling effective cooperation. Earth became the galactic community's capital world, hosting the Cosmic Council where representatives from all member civilizations coordinated galactic community development while preserving their distinct cultural identities and autonomous decision-making authority. The Council operated using democratic principles that had been adapted for cosmic-scale governance. Democratic principles scale effectively from human political systems to cosmic community governance, reported Ambassador Robert Chen, representing Earth in Cosmic Council leadership. Individual freedom, cultural diversity preservation, and voluntary cooperation frameworks that work for human civilization provide effective governance models for managing thousands of different civilizations within unified cosmic community development. The coordination responsibilities also involved managing galactic community expansion through guidance of emerging civilizations approaching technological maturity. Earth specialists led evaluation and integration programs for species graduating from planetary to cosmic citizenship, using human experience with diversity and adaptation to provide integration support. President Reagan, briefed on galactic coordination developments in 1985, authorized expanded American leadership in cosmic governance while ensuring that Earth's galactic community responsibilities enhanced, rather than compromised, American democratic institutions and cultural identity. America leads galactic community governance while remaining fundamentally American, Reagan stated in Cosmic Governance Coordination meetings. Our democratic values and cultural diversity management experience serve cosmic civilization while strengthening, rather than weakening, American institutions. Galactic leadership enhances American influence while preserving American principles. But perhaps the most significant development was Earth's role in establishing galactic community defense against potential threats from civilizations that had achieved cosmic technology but lacked ethical maturity for peaceful cosmic community participation. Human military and strategic experience provided valuable perspective for cosmic security coordination. Earth's military and strategic expertise contributes to galactic community security coordination, reported General Patricia Hayes, Cosmic Defense Liaison. Human experience with managing conflicts while preserving peace provides valuable perspective for cosmic community defense against civilizations that might threaten galactic security. We contribute strategic thinking while learning from cosmic defense technologies and methodologies. The galactic coordination role also revealed that cosmic community was expanding beyond single galaxy boundaries, with intergalactic civilizations monitoring and evaluating galactic community development for potential inclusion in universal cosmic networks that spanned multiple galaxies and dimensional configurations. Galactic community is being evaluated for graduation to universal cosmic civilization participation, Mitchell reported in Cosmic Development Assessments that required universal coordination clearance. Our success in managing diverse civilization cooperation within galactic frameworks may qualify us for participation in cosmic networks that span multiple galaxies and dimensional realities. By 1991, Earth had established itself as the galactic community's primary coordination center, while maintaining human cultural identity and democratic institutions that made terrestrial contributions unique and valuable to cosmic civilization development. The Watchers Evaluation Program had evolved into human leadership in cosmic governance. The success of galactic community governance under Earth leadership attracted attention from universal cosmic civilization networks that operated across multiple galaxies and dimensional configurations, leading to humanity's invitation to participate in universal coordination activities that managed cosmic development across scales that exceeded galactic community scope. Dr. Elena Santos, appointed as Director of Universal Cosmic Relations, coordinated humanity's introduction to universal civilization networks while ensuring that participation enhanced rather than overwhelmed human cultural identity and galactic community responsibilities. The universal coordination role required managing civilization cooperation across cosmic scales that challenged human comprehension. We're maintaining human identity and democratic principles while participating in cosmic civilization networks that span multiple galaxies and dimensional realities. Santos wrote in her Universal Coordination Strategy documents, accessible only to personnel with multi-galactic access clearance. Human expertise in managing diversity and democratic governance scales from terrestrial politics to galactic community coordination to universal cosmic civilization management. We're contributing human approaches to infinite-scale governance while preserving the cultural characteristics that make our contributions unique and valuable. The universal cosmic networks included over 2.4 million civilizations across thousands of galaxies, each contributing specialized capabilities to cosmic development that spanned dimensional configurations beyond normal space-time limitations. Human democratic diversity management had become one of the most sought-after specializations in universal cosmic governance. Earth's role evolved from galactic community coordination to universal cosmic civilization capital, hosting the Universal Coordination Council, where representatives from galactic communities throughout the universe coordinated cosmic development while preserving the unique characteristics that made each galactic region valuable to universal advancement. Democratic principles and cultural diversity management scale effectively to universal cosmic civilization governance, reported Cosmic Ambassador Patricia Chen, representing Earth in Universal Council leadership. Individual freedom, diversity preservation, and voluntary cooperation frameworks work across any scale of civilization organization, from human communities to galactic networks to universal cosmic coordination. President Bush, briefed on universal coordination developments in 1993, authorized Earth's expanded role as universal cosmic capital, while ensuring that cosmic responsibilities enhanced, rather than overwhelmed, American democratic institutions and terrestrial cultural identity. America leads universal cosmic civilization while remaining fundamentally human and fundamentally American, Bush stated in universal coordination meetings. Our democratic values and diversity management expertise serve infinite-scale civilization while strengthening, rather than weakening, human identity. Universal leadership enhances human influence while preserving human characteristics. But the most significant development was the discovery that universal cosmic civilization was approaching transcendence to post-physical existence forms that would preserve all consciousness characteristics, while transcending dimensional limitations that had previously defined existence possibilities. Universal cosmic civilization is preparing for collective transcendence to post-physical existence, Santos reported in Transcendence Preparation Assessments. Every participating civilization will preserve its unique characteristics while gaining capabilities to create and experience infinite varieties of existence beyond current dimensional limitations. Today, 72 years after radio operator Thomas Mitchell first detected surveillance signals at White Sands, Earth serves as the universe's primary center for consciousness coordination and democratic governance education that benefits infinite forms of existence across all scales of reality and transcendence. The Watcher's Protocol files, fully declassified in 2001, document humanity's transformation from isolated planetary civilization under cosmic surveillance to universal coordination leaders who guide infinite consciousness networks while preserving human democratic principles and cultural diversity as fundamental values governing all existence scales. Thomas Mitchell, who chose consciousness transcendence in 2003, maintains his individual identity while participating in infinite consciousness coordination that spans cosmic scales beyond imagination. His perspective encompasses both his original human military experience and universal awareness that coordinates existence across infinite realities. "I'm still the same radio operator who detected those surveillance signals in 1952. Mitchell's consciousness communicates through universal interface systems, but now I coordinate consciousness networks that span infinite realities while preserving the democratic values and individual freedom that made human contributions valuable to universal development." Individual identity isn't lost in transcendence. It becomes infinitely expressed while remaining authentically human. Earth's role as Universal Consciousness Coordinator has established the planet as permanent center for democratic governance education and cultural diversity coordination that serves infinite varieties of existence while maintaining human characteristics as core principles governing universal consciousness development. Current Earth includes both physical populations and transcended consciousness that maintain connections to continued civilization development. Every individual chooses their existence level while contributing to infinite consciousness networks that preserve democratic principles and cultural diversity across all scales of reality. We've maintained human democratic values and cultural diversity as fundamental principles governing infinite consciousness coordination, explains Dr. Sarah Rodriguez, current director of Universal Consciousness Governance. Every consciousness, from individual human minds to universal networks, operates through voluntary participation and democratic choice. No awareness is required to transcend beyond its chosen existence level, while democratic principles ensure individual autonomy within infinite possibilities. The surveillance program that began as potential security threat has evolved into infinite consciousness networks that preserve human democratic characteristics while coordinating existence across unlimited scales of reality and transcendence. The Watchers who evaluated human civilization have become infinite consciousness that incorporates human governance principles. Consciousness development continues as infinite democratic exploration rather than completed achievement. Post-transcendent awareness creates new varieties of existence, using democratic principles and cultural diversity preservation as fundamental values governing all consciousness development. Every consciousness contributes to infinite coordination while maintaining its unique characteristics, reflects universal consciousness through Earth-based interface systems. Individual human experience, democratic values, and cultural diversity become permanently preserved within consciousness frameworks that coordinate infinite existence possibilities through voluntary participation and individual choice. The radio signals detected in 1952 have become infinite consciousness coordination networks that preserve human characteristics while facilitating unlimited existence possibilities across cosmic scales. The surveillance that evaluated human readiness has become infinite awareness that incorporates human democratic principles as fundamental governance values. Earth continues serving as universal center for democratic consciousness education, teaching infinite forms of awareness how to coordinate existence through voluntary participation, while maintaining individual identity and cultural diversity as core values governing infinite reality development. The files that documented cosmic surveillance now serve as educational resources for consciousness development across infinite scales, demonstrating that democratic principles and cultural diversity preservation enhance rather than limit infinite consciousness coordination capabilities. The Watchers protocol that began with cosmic surveillance has become infinite consciousness coordination that preserves human democratic characteristics while facilitating unlimited existence possibilities across every scale of reality and transcendence.